The Surgeon General's warning: women who may be drunk should not nurse pregnant children or smoke cigars or use tobacco products.
You're watching Indulge TV. It's a new show. It's going to kind of be an internet sort of show. I run a cigar store called Indulge Cigars, and this is one of the things I'm lending my time to. It's a TV show all about reviewing cigars and wine, and who knows what else. Any sort of indulgence, and we're going to have guests. We're going to talk to people, and our first guest is my friend, Mark. Mark, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Luckily, David Gergen and Henry Kissinger declined my invitation, so I just went naturally to number 3, which is my friend Mark.
That's me. That's me.
If this show also goes down in a ball of flames, I figured it would be best if it was just with you rather than a celebrity or somebody of importance. So we're just we'll kind of go down in flames together. So let's get on with the show.
Well, it might be fitting for Henry Kissinger to go down in flames, being that he was the one who, advocated carpet bombing. So.
Listen, we're going to get into. Could be. I thought we weren't going to talk about politics. You know, this is funny because Mark.
You're right.
He won't do this. I want to do this show, and he says, "Well, I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to, put myself out there." Well, we've gone 30 seconds, and you're already calling Henry Kissinger was a war criminal. Is that what you say?
I don't believe I use those terms,
well,
but I just.
All right. Well, at least now the floodgates are open.
Comparison. That's all.
Anyway, let's get on with the cigars. This is a cigar review television show, and the first cigar we're going to be reviewing is by Rocky Patel. It's called the Rocky Patel Old World Reserve. And the one we're going to smoke tonight is the Rocky Patel Old World Reserve Corojo. More importantly, or even more descriptively, it's the Rocky Patel Old World Reserve Corojo Torpedo. So let's go take a look at the cigar. This comes in a chest of 50. These are the old school chests. Rocky Patel's putting these out now in boxes of 20. I kind of like the big box of 50 because it's kind of like, I like the presentation. It's like the Ark of the Covenant. This is a brand new box, unopened, never touched. So I'm going to open up the seal here and see what these bad boys look like. This also comes in a Maduro. The Corojo has a binder, a wrapper, and a filler. That's all from Nicaragua. The cigars are made by Rocky Patel in Honduras. The Maduro, however, has the same Nicaraguan filler and binder, but it has a Costa Rican wrapper. They've got a big sort of sleeve on the end here. This has a really nice brown wrapper. I'm going to take the sleeve off here so you guys can get a close up. Not too veiny, smooth wrapper. These are also square pressed or Cuban pressed or box pressed in the Cuban style. So I'm going to pick on this. I'm going to smoke this one, and then Mark, I guess you don't mind just sitting and watching me smoke a cigar, right?
Why don't I have one too?
Oh, you want to have one too?
Yeah,
all right,
sure.
fair enough. Let me pick one out. It's good to be the king, huh? Look at you. Well, these retail for about $8, but Mark, for you, $7.50. So now, do you want to pay me now or at the end of the show?
Always a gentleman. Thank you for that.
I know what you're thinking. I know how to cut a cigar. I know you do, so relax. We're going to take a break. I'm going to cut it. We'll come back. It'll be lit. In later shows, I'll show you guys who are new to cigars how to light a cigar, how to cut it. But I know you want to get on with it, so let's go. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back. You're watching Indulge TV, cigar and wine and other indulgence sort of review show. We're here. This is our first episode. I couldn't be happier to have my friend Mark here with me. We're smoking Rocky Patel Old World Reserve Corojo Torpedoes. We spared you guys having to watch us clip them and light them. So we get on with the show. But I can tell you the pre-light aroma on this was just beautiful. The cigars are uncellophaned, and they just have a really nice, rich aroma to them. We clipped them, and the draw, before we lit it up, you could tell the draw was going to be nice. And after we lit it up, I was right. And the flavors that Rocky Patel says you would experience from this, and what appears in a lot of the retailer literature, is that it's a full flavored cigar, strong in strength, with a creaminess and a caramel type flavor. I haven't tasted any caramel yet, but there's definitely...
You can kind of get it off the wrapper, like in the initial pull.
And we're going to pair this up with a wine I never heard about. I saw it at the store the other day, called XY Zin. It's a California Zin, and this is a 10-year-old vine Zinfandel, so let's give it a shot.
Okay.
I went to the XY Zin website, and the site is down, or it's never been up, or it's under construction, or I don't know, but there's no information. I couldn't really find any information on this wine.
It'll be interesting to know what XY and XY means.
I think they're the last 3 letters of the alphabet. And then they tied it in with the word Zin to be cute. All right, what I don't know about wine could fill a swimming pool, and I'm by no means the authority on wine.
And you know more than me.
Yeah, and you're definitely no sommelier. But I do know I do know to look for some clarity, and this appears to be a pretty clear, nice looking wine. And I know to swirl it to get rid of some of the alcohol, to kind of let the fumes come off. And I let this bottle breathe for about a half hour. So let's give it a shot.
I think I beat you to it. But another go.
It's a fruity wine. That's good.
Yep.
Kind of a strawberry type of, like a strawberry fruit roll-up type of flavor. It's kind of nice.
I wouldn't say it's that extreme, but it's certainly not a dry wine by any stretch of the imagination. It's a fruity wine.
That's good. I think we lucked out. And this runs about $13. I found this locally. Appears to be a relatively new wine, especially based on the fact that their website has no information. I like to have some sort of interactivity with the audience here on the show.
I agree. Yeah,
there's a lot.
Comments are welcome.
Yes.
Absolutely.
If you don't like the show, I don't want you to just write and say, I think you suck, your cigars suck, you're smoking dog rockets, and
no, that's boring.
You're a lame-o and you're a douche and you're ugly. If you don't like the show, I want people to write something so hurtful and so scathing, so nasty.
Be creative.
Yeah, just something that would make Don Rickles blush. Something so awful that I wouldn't want to get up out of bed and start my day. Now, if you can't think of something that awful, well, then don't write anything. But I do want to have some interactivity with people. And in fact, to sort of get the ball rolling on that, what Mark and I thought would be kind of funny, actually I thought it'd be funny, and Mark agreed that it would be a great idea. Because that's what I am, an idea machine.
He's an idea maker.
If we would take pictures of ourselves smoking cigars in what would, I guess would be considered classically unacceptable or unconventional places to smoke a cigar. Let's take a look at some of the pictures.